you come to us. You let us know what their problem is. You don't do things on your own. You don't. You don't take matters into your own hands and do whatever you want. It doesn't work like that.
Welcome to Bench Report Court Cam.
Is he out or no? Is he still in?
Yes, he's
out?
here, Judge.
He's out?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
Good morning.
Welcome back. I am. So just put it down.
So I know we're here today to kind of deal with the case, but also bond conditions. I cornered my chief this morning just so I could talk to her about the FSRA to see if there was a way to resolve both cases. She gave me an offer to start with on the FSRA, which is 10 TDC, which I told defense. I don't think that's going to resolve that today at this point anyway. Right. No, it's a starting offer regardless, Judge, but.
So that's the start's 10?
The start. And as far as bond conditions go, I was just double checking with your pretrial officer. I think he had a scram and a GPS monitor, at least looking at the BVR. Yeah.
Are you okay with the portable?
I'd be fine with the portable.
Okay, so let's do that. We'll take it off that ankle. Keep the GPS on so he's not out in the middle of the night. We'll give him a portable device.
Judge, and I just got to get something on the record if you don't mind. He's a diabetic and he spent 2.5 days in jail without his medication. And it was only because of that tamper issue, because his leg was so swollen because of his diabetes. There was not a single issue of alcohol at all.
I don't know that though.
Judge,
All I know is that we have, and we've got a tamper and 2 days without nothing. You're supposed to let us know when there are issues, you know?
I didn't know, Judge, but I tried to.
I have admonished him and admonished him and admonished him. If you ever have any issue, you come to us. You let us know what their problem is. You don't do things on your own. You don't. You don't take matters into your own hands and do whatever you want. It doesn't work like that.
How do you know you have a violation, Judge? That's the whole issue. It doesn't beep. It doesn't tell him he was at work and at home. He didn't know he had a violation. And I didn't know prior, Judge. I didn't know. I'm not a doctor. I didn't realize that when your body swells up like that, that's what causes
when the problem is that I can't definitively tell you, but what we have seen is that when someone loses contact with the device and their leg is because something dubious is happening. They stretch it out so it doesn't get contact. They put something in between the leg and between the monitor so that so it's not touching essentially. It's for the purpose of evading what the machine is intended to do. But we have been round and round with him, telling him what he can and can't do. You know, I understand that you're upset, and I understand, but I mean, I've got a lot of drama here. I've got 2 very serious cases. We've got multiple times that he's using alcohol, you know?
Judge, we do not have multiple times. There was an instance, and he fell on that sword, and he should have fallen on that sword. He's been on a strand device for almost a year, and he did. He had an issue, but this was not one of them.
Because of the way that is now, we will give you a portable device so that his leg can heal up, okay? And I mean, it sucks. At some point it'll heal, you know. I won't put the device back on, but if he starts skipping tests, if he's blowing positive, then I'm gonna have another issue, you know? I mean, really. But regardless, this is way too much drama. I mean, this case is now what, 500 something days old?
No, we're not.
It's time to put this thing to bed.
Right.
So it's 320 days old. What do you want to do?
Judge, I want a trial setting.
Okay. What do you think?
I think that's where we're pretty much at anyway, Judge. I can talk to your coordinator. My schedule's a little rough for the next couple of months. If I could look sometime in May, that would be better for me if the court's willing.
That's fine, Judge.
Okay.
What
Whatever
about May
you guys
13th?
pick it.
May 13th.
Whatever your day.
Oh, hi, Ramona.
This is at the long that we
Hello.
wait.
Yeah, I know I have a fatal that's scheduled 5:12, but we can just still set it for that day. If I go on that one, I go. If not, I'll go
What
here.
about this impacting upstairs?
The felony is set in April.
You guys a separate
That-
trial in that case?
No,
No,
just,
it-
it's our
it's-
second setting in there, so. I'll talk to my chief and see if, if she'd rather have me try this one, or I don't know what the decision there is gonna be, so. I'd rather resolve it upstairs, but
Do to figure out that first before we set it?
Do we have to appear again, Judge?
You can, I have Zoom for you to appear via Zoom. You can always appear via Zoom. No, I'll waive it.
I'm okay with that.
okay, 2 weeks,
Okay.
that works, thank
Do
you.
that. And just let us know because that thing would
Right.
probably swallow this one up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Thank you for making the judge.
Hey, look. No more issues. Just admonish him. We're giving him a portable device. Don't skip test. I get that you have to work, but that's not enough for you to skip test. If he's skipping test, I don't, if he starts skipping and I have to put a GPS or another device on his leg, I don't know what we're gonna do.
That's fair, Judge. Let's give him a chance.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Judge.
There's court 9 is following. Can you send the transfer letter?
All right. He's doing.
Thanks for watching. Stick around longer and click the highlighted videos to your right. See you there.